with Josh and Meghan from Steel Magnolia. Thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
First off, welcome to Canada. It's your first trip up here, right?
It is, yeah.
And how cool has it been for you?
So far,
far.
really good.
Yeah. Very cool.
We got in this morning, so it's been really great.
The weather's great, and people are so friendly, and we love it.
Congratulations so far on all your success. Winning You Can Duet was a huge milestone, and then getting signed to Big Machine Records. How crazy has the last year and a half been for you guys?
It's been nuts. Yeah, it's been a total whirlwind. You know, we won the show. I guess it would have been this time last year.
Right.
And we went straight up the next day on a radio tour, and you know, been working the Keep on Loving You single, and now we're on our second single, and we're in Canada. So.
For those of us who don't know the story, you guys met at a karaoke bar, right?
Yeah, we met in 2006. I just moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where Meghan was working actually as a karaoke host. And I walked in, and immediately when I heard her sing and I saw her, I was just like blown away. I knew immediately. I could tell from where I was standing that she was a complete star.
Right.
And she had like this X factor about her. So I got up the courage to walk up to her and put a song in, and we've pretty much been hanging out ever since together.
So it was all leading up to what happened at You Can Duet, and do you figure that something would have broken probably for you guys anyway, whether that show existed or not?
I mean, I guess you hope so, right? I mean, that's the reason you do it. But we just, on a whim, we got talked into trying out for the show, and I'm really glad we did.
I think that if the show wouldn't have went through, we wouldn't have had any success from it. I was probably this close to calling it quits.
Oh, that would have been sad.
Well, I mean,
you wouldn't have really quit.
I don't know what else I would have done. You know.
How are your skills with a hammer or a shovel?
They're good. They're pretty. Yeah, they're decent. You know?
Yeah. So it's a good thing this has worked out.
Being a musician, you get to be good at a lot of different things. You know.
What have the highlights been so far for you guys since it's all happened?
Oh man, Brad Paisley tour. We're on the H2O tour right now. It's incredible. I mean, we get to play every night in front of a big audience, you know, with a big name.
Going to Canada, coming to Canada
today with
going
you.
International.
Let's talk about the Brad Paisley tour as well, because it's been kind of crazy, right? You all get up on stage for the encore and all sing together. Mm-hmm. How nerve-wracking is that experience?
I thought that was a surprise.
Oh, really? Well, we don't read the newspapers.
It's the big finale.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, that's
the fun part. See, because we don't actually have to sing if we don't want to.
Oh, really?
There's mics, but you can just kind of like run around and drink your beer and like touch people's hands. So it's really fun.
Well, and at first, you know, it was intimidating. We looked like deer in headlights walking out there in front of Brad's audience, you know, 25,000 people. It was, and just being on his stage, there's this, you know, you don't want to cross any lines, you know, get too crazy, start crowd surfing and everything.
Right.
So it's like, you know, Brad it has been inciting us to get up on the mic and like sing with him, but I think I'm still a little sheepish when it comes to that.
I do it though. I do.
Yeah.
Now he we have this point in the show where he gives me the look, and Brad does, and then he steps back and he lets me have his mic, and I just sing alcohol. It's great.
And I've read somewhere that he's joined you guys during your set, right?
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
How crazy was that? Like, you're just playing and Brad shows up?
Well, the thing about it is that Brad is notorious for pranking people on tour. And so we were in the cafeteria, and he said, at lunch, he said, "Hey, what do you guys think about would you guys be all right if I got up and I jammed with you tonight on a song?" And I was like, yeah. You know, at first we got really excited, and then I started thinking to myself, I was like, all right, he's gonna embarrass us. So throughout the day, you know, I got kind of like, we were kind of bummed.
Oh, really?
Well, we were just like, you know, I didn't want to get embarrassed. I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
Well, we were so nervous because it's only like, I think it was like the third week we were out, and we're like, great, we're getting pranked third week out, we're the first ones, you know.
Right.
And then he got up and he was amazing, and he just played with us, and somebody actually gave him a guitar in the wrong tuning, so he thought we were pranking him.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Made him look bad.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, you want to make Brad Paisley look bad. That's good for your career.
He can't look bad though. He still pulled it off though.
And he said, "Nice joke" when he said
yeah.
We're like, "No, man, hey, you weren't joking."
Keep on Loving You was the first single and top 5 hit. States, right? And I think here as well. That's great. Like, when did you first hear your own song on the radio? And what was going through your heads when you actually heard it on the radio?
When we first heard the song, we were pulling in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is only like 3 hours from Nashville where we live. And we were pulling in, it was like 11 o'clock, midnight. It was the overnight slot. And we heard it on the radio, and I think we just, it was cool, man. You know, to hear your song on the radio, it's all been a dream come true.
Do you guys write everything together? Or do you have other people involved in the writing process?
We write a lot together. We wrote over half the record together, and then we have, I think there's a few co-writes on the record, and then a few outside songs. So
I would imagine because you are a couple, writing the love songs probably comes pretty easy, right?
we write love songs every now and then. Yeah. We write some really good breaking up songs and fighting songs too. I think we
keep it honest, So
Yeah.
I think anybody who's in a relationship can relate to a lot of the music, or even people who have been in a relationship, even if it's with maybe their dog or their mother.
Right.
It's all honest, and
just by being you is about a relationship with a dog, or is that...
And we actually didn't write that one.
It's a beautiful song.
Just by being
nice.
No, it's
that's for the Christmas album.
Wow.
Yeah, it is one of those songs that we didn't actually write that song, but it was, our producer Dan Huff, he told us from the beginning we were all worried about hitting our songs and our stuff on the record. We got 7 out of 12 song record. 7 of the songs are ours, but he made it clear, he was like, don't pass up a great song.
Right.
And I think that you can't be, as an artist, I think that if you can convey what someone else writes musically and on stage or on record, that'll keep you, have some longevity maybe,
Is it hard to connect with other people's material? Like, it's hard for you to put yourself in the space of the writer when you're either singing or playing the song?
I don't think, not when it's a great song.
Right.
Because there's this song, I think all of us, when you're listening to the radio and you hear a song, you didn't write it, but you feel everything,
Yeah.
every word of it.
The thing about that is I feel like it's a song that hasn't been blown up yet. Because when you hear a song by maybe, you hear a song that everybody knows on the radio.
Right.
That's easy to redo. But to redo something that nobody knows, that's more of a challenge, and I think it is harder for me. You try to just get into the moment of it all. But.
Right, because cover songs is probably, you worked in a karaoke bar, cover songs is probably not something that is too unfamiliar for you, but you're saying other people's unrecorded material is probably harder to get into than cover stuff.
Yeah, I mean sometimes. It just depends.
And something that you write comes from an honest place, and
Right.
you can get into the emotion of the song, but it's not like we can always sing in Every Breath You Take, by the Police.
Right.
That, everybody loves to sing that.
Yeah. Record drops September 21st, and we've heard 2 singles from the record already. Is there any surprises, or is it, pretty much kind of what we've been hearing already is most of what the record's about?
The front half of the record is going to be, it's more of like a new country sound, and towards the back of the record, the last song on there it's a song, it's pretty serious, it's a song about addiction, and it's slowed down, it sounds like an old Merle Haggard song.
Cool.
So yeah, it's kind of something.
It's very eclectic, but I feel like our voices make it sound like us.
Yeah.
We have so many different influences combined. The 2 of us. I grew up in New Orleans, and so I've definitely grown up with soul music.
Right.
And my mom listened to traditional country, and he grew up with traditional country and rock. So
it's a smorgasbord.
Right. I think whether you're a country musician now or even a rock musician, it's kind of a smorgasbord of.
Yeah.
Because of the internet and because of how old we are, we all have so many influences in the music we make, or you make, I listen to. I don't make music, that's why I'm in this chair.
You should.
You love music.
I love music, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Thanks so much for taking the time. Continued success. Can't wait for the record to come out, and thanks for coming up to Canada.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.